Welcome to our Jasper Stories in partnership with Jasper Pride. Welcome to part 2 of our Jasper Stories, brought to you by the Jasper-Yellowhead Historical Society, Museum and Archives. My name's Warren Waxer, Vice President of the Society. Today we're going to talk about a very interesting part of alpine history in the area, and that's the climbing of Mount Alberta. This mountain wasn't climbed first until 1925. It was climbed by a Japanese group. Now, this was shortly after what we might call the golden era of alpine activity in the Canadian Rockies, which happened at the end of the 1800s, beginning of the 1900s. Yuko Maki was reading an American Alpine journal, which talked about Mount Alberta. Yet to be climbed, very difficult mountain to be climbed, but it was known throughout North America. But how did people find out about it in Japan? Well, through this one journal article. It sparked their imagination, and Yuko Maki got a team together to come over to Canada in 1925 and make an attempt on the mountain. So they arrived in Seattle in July 1925 and made their way up, staying at the prestigious Jasper Park Lodge. There they hired local outfitters and a couple Swiss guides to help them with their attempt. It was still a monumental climbing feat. The equipment wasn't as good as what we have now. Unbelievable amount of heroism in a climb like that at that time, with no hope of rescue. They made it to the top, and to prove that they were the first to make this summit, they planted an ice axe in the snow and ice at the top. Now, of course, this is July, but there's always going to be a bit of snow at the top. Well, over the years, that froze in nice and solid. When the next group attempted in 1948, so years and years later, an American group, they found the ice axe. In the intervening years, there had been a lot of rumors that that ice axe was actually made of silver and was given to the climbing group by the Emperor of Japan. When the American group found the ice axe, they realized it was a standard Swiss-made wooden shaft ice axe. But they wanted to take it home as a souvenir. In trying to get it out of the ice, they broke it. They took the top half back to their clubhouse in New York, and it languished there for many a year. It was only when a Jasper Park warden and climbing enthusiast happened to be in the clubhouse in New York doing some research for a paper he was going to write. He saw the ice axe bundled up with a bunch of other artifacts in the corner of a room. He asked, is there any significance to this? And they said, yes, it has something to do with a climb, Japanese climb in the Canadian Rockies. He goes, yes, I know about that. After many years of petitioning, the Jasper-Yellowhead Museum and Archives was able to get the top half of the axe sent to Jasper. Well, that wasn't a complete axe, was it? Luckily, in 1965, another Japanese group climbed the mountain, and they found the bottom piece of the ice axe and dug it out of the ice and brought it back to Japan. Again, more lobbying, and ultimately, the two pieces of the ice axe were reunited in 2000 at a special ceremony, 75-year anniversary of the climb, in Jasper, Alberta, at the Jasper Park Lodge, as a matter of fact. We have a second ice axe, which was a replica that was built by the Americans and sent to the Japanese as a tribute to them being the first to climb the mountain.
If you would like to learn more about the Jasper area, please visit us when we're open to the public again. If you would like to see more of our Jasper stories and the many other programs we develop, please visit our website to learn how you can support the Jasper-Yellowhead Museum and Archives.